How's it going, guys? My name is RighteousNicky and welcome to another Overmind game. I'm going to be playing on Dragon Shard. We're going to get banned Tychus, they're going to get banned Ragnaros. Sylvanas is actually open, which is generally something that you could probably pick. But we're going to have Troll here. By the way, guys, I've been playing those past 3 days. Ranked, and probably from out 20 games I haven't gotten a single one that was good enough for a video. I mean, people have been playing very badly in the War Master league, to be honest. I'm very disappointed. I mean, it even happens to me sometimes, not that very often, but generally people make some very big mistakes that shouldn't be making, like going 4 versus 5, fighting on level like 14 versus 16 or something. Generally some obvious mistakes that shouldn't be happening that throw games, and not only for my team, I've seen other teams do it as well, that we win over them. But in general, this is going to be actually not a very special game. I have like 2 or 3 games saved just in case for a backup if I didn't get any good games to show you. So this is one of my backup games that isn't anything special, but generally yeah, I'm going to be playing Valla, so I thought it was something nice to show you guys in the meantime, because like I'm playing like 10 games a day and I cannot get a good game, and I cannot climb the ranks as well. I got demoted to Diamond 1 3 times, got promoted again. Generally I'm going back and forth constantly, and I just cannot climb. I'm trying, but I'm getting some very unlucky teams. So picks here. The Haka is pretty good on Dragon Shard. Gul'dan generally has been one of the meta picks recently that everybody has been getting. Uriel and Malfurion ban. That's okay. I wonder why didn't they ban Rhaegar though. Maybe because they have the pick. We're going to get 8C. 8C is also great for this map. Limink is also a great mage. I like Nova with 8C, to be honest, so that's why I highlighted Nova here. With both of his woods, even the Swowood or the Mosh Pit Nova is a great combination for an ADC. They're going to grab the Rhaegar and a Muradin. Now Rhaegar doesn't really work that well with a Gul'dan here. I mean, they'll probably get one auto attacker, but generally you want a Rhaegar for the Budwas. Though the Ancestral Healing is pretty good for a double tank. Well, that's good and all, but you kinda lack damage in my opinion. We're going to get Kharazim support, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Nova, yeah, that guy has a point that Nova isn't the best choice versus 2 tanks. I mean, I could play Nova comfortably versus a 1 tank, but 2 tanks, it's a bit too beefy for a Nova. So, yeah, I'm going to get the Valla here. They're going to pick Faustus for the global pressure, that's alright. So, actually, I don't really play ranged assassin that much nowadays. And I've been getting used to Valla whenever an opportunity strikes. I'm going to pick the level 1 talent that upgrades your E. Now I've seen other Valla players build meta Valla build, which is going to be the multi-shot one. Basically they go for a level 1 talent that increases their mana regen if you're at 10 hatred stacks, and then go for a full multi-shot build, which is okay. Multi-shot build is actually consistent now with damage in front of you. But I think Valla has a potential to be a lot stronger with an auto attack build, especially versus 2 tanks. So I'll be going that. I think the multi-shot build is a bit more safer and a more consistent damage build, while the auto attack build actually forces you to not only auto attack opponents but also keep track of your movement a bit better. You want to be min-maxing your movement, like constantly. You need to be constantly on the move, so you keep the tanks away from you and trading damage. That's basically how a proper AD carry should be playing. I know that from League of Legends previously. But generally, the overall logic behind an AD carry is for you to be trading damage from a distance and always be on the move. So I'll be going for this level 1 talent that it needs you to have your hatred stacks at 10 for 3 minutes. That is the quest. And when you finish that quest, your E's cooldown is reduced by 50%. So that's pretty cool. That allows you to have more mobility. Also, you leave 3 slowing traps when you use your E, so that's pretty nice for you to not get caught on that easily as well. It's a very nice talent in my opinion for an auto attack build. Next up, I'm going to get the next quest talent, which the passive ability of this talent is you get a 10% boost to attack speed, which is awesome. You want to be attacking faster, so attack speed is nice. The second part of it, if you attack 100 times on 10 stacks heroes, I think it was something like that, you get a bonus 2% of your a 2% bonus attack damage to your hatred stacks. Now I'm actually getting zoned by Rhaegar there, so I cannot really do anything about the dragon. I'm going to get fired up as well. Yeah, usually I would probably start attacking the dragon because Valla's auto attack damage is pretty nice, but yeah, maybe not so on so low HP. Now this isn't going very good for us at the moment. Trao died there, and they did manage to pick up the dragon. Yeah, so basically there were 2 on the top and 2 in the middle. So there was 1 enemy on the bottom, and that 1 enemy faced 3 of our allies. So seems our team didn't put much pressure on the top, which isn't very good. You cannot allow 1 man to be over. Oh, that was a very nice pickup there. Over zoning 3 people from our team, if you know what I mean. That's how it seems from the chat log, though. I wasn't paying that much attention to the map. We're going to be picking some very nice kills there. So we're going to get back on the experience lead, because we were a bit behind. Next talent, I'm going to go Dead Dealer. I really like this talent, though it doesn't really always allows you to actually get the full potential of it. Still, the bonus attack damage that you get from your E is pretty nice, because as you can see there, you get 6% damage bonus from your E, and the talent ups this bonus to 40%, so that's a more than 100% upgrade in damage. So only that is a pretty decent talent upgrade, to be honest. But not only that, if you manage to get an executing shot from that E hit, your E is going to reset, that is the hard part of this talent. It's pretty hard to do that. As you saw there, the E hit for 150 critical, which is pretty good. That's like 3 times your auto attack damage. It's pretty strong. But again, it's pretty hard to actually properly get used to this talent, because if you actually see someone that is low and try to dive for the kill, that low guy might get healed, you might get stunned, and you might not have an escape for you to get back. So it's a pretty risky talent. You should evaluate when you should dive and when not. Generally, I use it just to trade. Just the damage itself, I like it, so I just use it to trade from a safe distance and not dive that much. I'm just going to be soaking here. I'm pretty low on mana though. But yeah, I'm going to be soaking. Gul'dan's here. Rhaegar is zoning me out quite a lot. I cannot do anything. Oh, Muradin now coming with the stun and the hacker. Going to E away. Oh, alright. We're trying to be safe. Muradin he's going to miss the Q. Karazim did help me a lot quite there. A lot. Gul'dan from the side there. I'm in Rhaegar now. Yeah, I should probably go back at this point. Okay, I've been doing some very nice damage though, which is pretty good for a Valla, of course. And escape for a sec. The Christian. Is that actually not pretty easy to do with an auto attack Valla to be top on damage? Usually an arrow build Valla and the moonshot build Valla tend to do top damage pretty easily, but when it comes to auto, ooh, AC is going to engage. He's going to miss though. I'm going to get feared. Fortunately for me, the fear tossed me in the other direction. If that fear was in the enemy's jaws, could have died there pretty easily. I'm just going to clean here a bit. Oh, nice healing. I really need that. Now I actually noticed that. Oh, I completed my quest as well. I'm going to start trading damage here. Ooh, Karazim going for the 7 strikes. Oh, that wasn't enough damage there to execute Muradin. But my E is still on a pretty decent cooldown, so that's not going to be that big of a deal. Alright. Rhaegar is sneaking around here, but I think I can zone him. Though not with cooldown. I'm going to toss my ulti there. It's going to do a very nice job there. Now Karazim and me are trying to get the Rhaegar, but yeah. Ooh, the Haka coming from the and Falstad. Yeah, I'm going to try to get at least the Rhaegar there, but us two are going to die. Though the dragon is up and Liming is going for it, so we're going to be able to secure that, which is pretty important actually. Liming is going to go for the top. Just when Trau said don't come top, Liming came to the top. Actually makes some sense, because as a Trau player, I would have loved to be solo there and pushing and doing siege damage with my sustainability, and not having a dragon next to me, forcing their teammates to come defend, and disallowing me to actually get this pushing ability with Trau. So it definitely makes sense there. There's going to be a Haka there. I'm going to stun him. He went for his ult. Now, whenever the Haka chooses for this ult, you want to stop attacking for around 3 to 4 seconds, so he doesn't get his HP back. It's actually pretty hard for some people to understand this. But yeah, that's how you take care of this ulti. Though it isn't always the case. Sometimes you might want to risk attacking the Haka and try to burst him before his ulti procs, so he doesn't get that healing. Now that's a judgment that you need to do on the moment. Now for level 13 I went for the I'm going to stun Rhaegar there. I'm definitely with the soul. Now the Haka coming. I'm in a bad spot here. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I just went too deep there. Got swallowed by the tower, and the Haka coming in fucked me up greatly there. 8C coming though. Maybe they can grab. Nah, with the fear and the tackiness of the Haka, Rhaegar even ulted in, and my team should go back there. Oh shit. See, that was my mistake there, and my entire team is following up on my mistake and dying, so that you don't really want to be getting this chain of events. Karazim also, oh, he did manage to deal some pretty nice damage on the Haka. Unfortunately, not enough to finish. If Liming actually picks some kills here, we can get some pretty nice resets, but yeah, that's a bit too much tankiness. Now Fasted coming. Wow, it just 4 people died there. Oh well. I picked the level 13 talent that gives me a lifesteal. So basically, if I get 10 hatred stacks, I'm going to get a 25% lifesteal from my attack damage. Now Valla's attack damage isn't actually that high, but when you saw there, I auto-attacked for 260 damage. So 25% of that is, well, around 75 I think. No, a bit less, around 70 HP per attack. So that's pretty decent actually, because Valla actually has a pretty nice attack speed, so you can get some very nice health back. See, now this is a point where you actually want to burst the Haka, but he did go underground, so we missed a lot of our damage. I'm going to go deep with D. Is not going to reset. I missed my ulti there. But yeah. We did decide to burst him on his ult, but he did burrow there, so it fucked us up. But we still did manage to pick up that kill. So, oh, HC walks in a bad spot there. So, in my opinion, actually, Valla is one of the good tank cures. Oh, HC engaging, they're missing again. He's pretty low. I'm pretty afraid of HC. He's gonna die. I'm also not in the best spot there. I'm just trying to trade damage, because I now actually feel pretty confident with the lifesteal. Especially to be trading in tanks. I'm not going to have any problem with that. I went for also the level 16 Manticore talent. This is basically the anti-tank talent. Every third attack is going to deal bonus HP damage versus the same target. Now actually I'm pretty confident here, but not versus a Bloodlust. The sword traps are actually going to help me out a bit there. Muradin not having the range there to stun me. So Manticore talent, every third attack versus the same target deals 5% of their max HP. Excellent talent versus the Haka and Muradin. You just get like, you're rewarded for sticking on the same target, and that's just pretty good versus tanks. So my thought was that, yeah, Valla is one, in my opinion, after Tychus is probably the second best tank cure. And I would put maybe Zujin on third spot. Something like that. Actually, if you go Illidan anti-tank build, actually Illidan is pretty good as well, but Illidan is pretty weak when it comes to dealing with tanks, because you're always an Illidan should be versus the carries. But if you're in a 1-1 situation, actually Illidan is probably the best 1 versus 1 tank dealer. But again, speccing into those talents for Illidan is not the best choice. Otherwise, I'm talking about auto attack carries here. Like Leoric is also a pretty nice one, but I'm talking mainly for auto attack now. The Haka is going to go Uti, just trying to do some damage to the closest people here. 80 a bit low, going to get... Oh, we're going to finish this guy. I'm actually a bit low there. I'm going to get healed. Feel pretty confident there versus the Rhaegar, though I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm going to keep my position and attack the closest targets and not get greedy. That's pretty nice, but the dragon is actually not being contested. Damn, they're going to take that. That's a bit of a win for them there, to be honest. If they manage to get a fort with the dragon, that's definitely a win for the trade. Though the dragon isn't pushing with a minion wave, so he's going to get swallowed quite a lot. So that's pretty good for me. See, that's another mistake that a master player shouldn't be doing. You don't want to be pushing with a dragon on a fort without a minion wave, because the fort itself swallows your attack speed, so you're losing value from the dragon. He did manage to take a fort, but he also died, so I wouldn't really say that was a good trade for a dragon for them, to be honest there. Yeah. Alright. Wait, we didn't kill Gul'dan just a moment ago? I don't see him in the date timer. Huh. That's pretty strange. I thought that I heard the death sound. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Alright, anyway, we're trying to get this level 20. Some fighting seems to be happening on the bottom. I don't really want to be fighting without ATC here, to be honest. So I'm just sticking. Tries going to ult. We're going to secure this camp. ATC going again missing. I see the Haka there. He ulted. I'm going to stop attacking. Though he already got a big chunk of health back there anyway. Still going to be sticking on the Haka. The bonus Manticore damage is doing very nice work. Ooh, nice kill for a Liming Crusade there. Going to follow up on the Rhaegar. An Hungering Arrow is going to finish that out. Now I'm a bit low, but the auto attack lifesteal is going to help me out quite a lot. We're sticking on Muradin. He's gonna die. Fear from Gul'dan, that's kinda sucks. I'm getting hit, but I'm going to sneak away. We're going to secure another kill there. And now this is probably the most OP talent that you can get for Valla, by the way. Farflight, something quiver. Basically get bonus 40% range. It's actually a number value now. After the patch it's 2.2 or something. But generally 40%. So basically, imagine your Valla range, and now imagine it's almost half bigger. And you're going to see soon the value and the positioning that this talent allows you. Basically you become a sniper with Valla, burning out people from the distance. This talent is very, very good for this thing, especially for an auto attack build, in my opinion. I wouldn't suggest for you to go for the talent that is the R upgrade. I mean, it has some potential, but generally I feel the safer distance for your auto attacks is a much valuable one. Going to grab a dragon there. They didn't contest us, which is pretty strange. It's 20 for both teams. I guess they soon got 20, but I think they should have contested with Faustat at least one of the thing is there. My cat is roaming around here. I'm just trying to push this minion wave and get some hater stacks before the team fight. I'm at 10 now. Kitty, please. I'm at 10 now. Dragon is getting pretty low, but I'm actually getting some damage there. But I still am trying to trade from a distance. I'm taking damage. I'm going to heal up a bit from this wall. They're going into Budwas. Now you can see the auto attack range there. I'm just almost attacking the fort from a safe distance with this attack range. I'm going to try to do my best to be away from any enemies and keep my HP up. And you can see here, I'm attacking from the fort range, which is awesome. Now I'm going for and try to burst in the Haka there, but he got healed up. I'm going to finish that, switching focus to Muradin. Limik is getting some resets. I'm actually a bit out of position now, but I'm still feeling pretty confident there. We're going to grab a kill on Muradin. Nice blink from HC there. We're going to get winded from Faustat. They have their 2 tanks dead. I think it's a nice opportunity here to try to finish it out. Gul'dan getting a bit low there. Karazim getting a bit low. I'm just attacking free damage on the core. Yeah, as long as all our tanks though are getting pretty well, I'm going to go aggressive on the Gul'dan. He did manage to heal quite a bit there. Core is going pretty well. They have their damage dealers, 8C going to ulti. But yeah, this is going to be it. This is going to be game. Oh, 95k damage. Pretty nice there, pretty nice. I mean, I did double the damage from their top carry. And that is mainly because I had an opening opportunity to be dealing free damage to their tanks, which burned them quite easily. So this is going to be a Valla game, guys. I'm not going to be able to show talents. It's not really nothing special. I mean, there was just normal trading back and forth. Nothing really exclusive for this game. As I said, I've been playing a lot of matches since I got on silence the past 3 days, and nothing has sticked, and that's pretty unfortunate. But what can you do? So that's going to be everything from me from today, guys. So thank you for watching, and until next time, stay righteous. Though I would suggest you to consider, especially with the patch, the talent Voodoo Shuffle. It actually doesn't remove hard CC, hard stuns, but it is pretty helpful sometimes versus light CC and roots. Oh, this is a big fight happening here. We're getting everyone perma-stun. I'm trying to get off the bear there. I'm going to... Bam! Whoa! Ho ho ho! Managed to execute